perhaps fitting to say that the country that is home to Everest has a rather large mountain to climb tonight, Andy Harper.
Yeah, Simon, nice to get that one out and early.
Had to.
This is going to be a night for mountain range analogies. But it's a great night for Australia hosting Nepal. First time in our code, in our sport. I can't think of many other times when Australia's played Nepal in anything, really. So, terrific night here in the nation's capital. Big night for the Socceroos. Always is when there's World Cup points for which to play. And this team which bounced back Nepal from a 7-0 hiding to Kuwait match day 1 to win against the Chinese Taipei might give them some measure of confidence coming into this match tonight.
Well, passes like that from Ryan Grant help, turning the ball over rather cheaply. As you saw from our little caption just a few moments ago, we got Kevin Muscat with us in co-commentary as well. Tonight could be a chance here for Australia. Oh, Kieran Jemjong got it all horribly wrong, and it rebounded back off Jamie McLaren. And it was very close to the opening goal in the most embarrassing of circumstances for the Nepal custodian. Maybe a good chance to bring Kevin Muscat in for the first time. Good evening, Muskie.
Thanks, Simon. How are you?
Very good, and that was very nearly an own goal. I thought it came off McLaren, but in fact, it was off the Nepali defender, Devendra Tamang. Looking forward to hearing your insights tonight in a technical and tactical sense, Muskie. Fresh from the coaching ranks with Melbourne Victory, this is a different sort of pressure for you. He's saying nothing, Harps.
Always
keeping his powder dry.
And always a man to keep his counsel.
As you can hear already, lots of noise in favour of Nepal. 100,000 of Nepalese heritage here in Australia, 50,000 of them in Western Sydney. They have their own football association in that part of Australia's biggest city. 25 clubs and some wonderful names, Harps. The Himalayan Yaks and the Gurkha Spurs. Wonderful. See what Aziz Behich can do here. It's just going to run away from him. That
Well, mated nicely. You know, Simon, the recent history, going back decades now, that sort of recent history about Australia is all about, you know, the ethnic communities, as we see Mark Milligan dropping the ball beautifully over the top for Aziz Behich. And principally those ethnic communities have been out of Europe. The more modern ethnic communities we don't tend to talk about so much. The African communities coming through, the Chinese Association, as you quite rightly point out. The Southern Asians represented tonight by Nepal. These are great emerging stories in Australian sport.
Ryan Grant's had a tricky opening.